What's happening, everybody? Thanks for tuning back in to T&M Downrange. So today we are finally back out at the range. It has been a long time since I've been able to get back out here, but we are finally here today. We got some snow on the ground today here in Indiana. It's actually about like 20 degrees out, so it's a little cold, but the wind is not blowing for once, and I decided, today is the day I'm gonna get back out. So as the title says, today we are shooting the Bersa Thunder 380. This pistol has been out for a long time now. I actually bought this pistol about like 3 years ago or so, brand new, and it has been a very, very, very nice pistol. It's been fun to shoot, it's been very reliable, and I think, they've been out for a long time, like I said, and I really haven't seen many things bad about them. I haven't had any bad things happen with them. I haven't had any malfunctions or anything, which, I'm not saying that none of them are going to have problems. Anything that is man-made, that is mechanical or have mechanical movement or anything like that is bound to malfunction or break sooner or later. But I have not had that problem. So let's shoot a little bit more here and then we'll talk about it. Alright, so I got a fully loaded magazine. So let's see if we can't ring some of these steel targets real quick, and then we'll take it back over to the truck and we'll talk about it some. Alright, let's talk about this for a second. So the Bersa Thunder here resembles the PPK quite a bit. If you guys are not familiar with that gun, look it up and you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so it releases a magazine quite well. I can flip it over here, you can see, pops it up. It only comes with one magazine when you buy it brand new. And also, it does have a magazine disconnect. So, if you was to stick the magazine in there, and you was to rack the slide, you can fire it. If you rack the slide and you remove the magazine, you cannot fire the pistol. That is a downside to some people it's not. It really doesn't bug me, but that would just be up to whatever you like. Why the hammer is down right now though, on the left side right here of the pistol, on the rear, on top of the slide, there is a thumb safety right here. It's a very distinct thumb safety. It doesn't stick out so much that you would snag it, or I don't snag it, putting it in and out of your holster and all that stuff, but it is there. Some people like a thumb safety, some people don't, but I mean, it's just up to you again. Also though, if you pull it on down, if you watch the hammer, it drops the hammer. So you could rack the slide, chamber around, drop the hammer, and put it in your holster, and you could be extra safe when you were carrying this firearm, if that is what you chose to do. The grips are a plastic grip. They're not a super hard plastic grip like you're going to have to worry about cracking or anything like that. They got some give to them, but they feel good in your hand, and you can get a good purchase on this pistol. The back right here, where your palm goes, it has checkering there, and it also has checkering in the front here where your fingers would wrap around, so you can get a really good grip. It has checkering on the, or I guess those are more like a serration right there on the back and on the front. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, a little bit right there, you can. It has checkering on the grips, and it also has some serrations right here on the front of the trigger guard. So it's got, serrations and checkering all the way around it. I mean, this gun really does feel good in your hand. I have medium-sized hands, and the gun just fits my hand really, really well. And with the magazine in there, if you can kind of tell, your pinky kind of wants to hang off just a little bit, but as soon as you put this magazine in there, it has a little, like, tail right there, a little tang that sticks out, and it just holds my hand, or it fits in my hand and holds my pinky really, really well. Let's see, it's got some serrations on the back of the hammer there, so you can grab that and cock it down. It is a single fire, or a single action and a double action. So when you rack the slide, you could shoot it just like that, double action, or when you rack the slide and you bring it back down, the slide will push the hammer down, and then you're ready for single action. Now, I'm going to try to get over here so you guys can see this. The trigger pull, you got a little bit of give right there, and then it comes back. There's that. And then the reset is right there. Single action and double action trigger pull feels pretty good. I don't know exactly what the weight is of the trigger. I do know that the double action is a little stiff. It does have a very heavy double action, but I mean, most double action triggers are. Moving on up. So on top of the slide here, in between these sights, you have some like knurling to help cut down on glare. It is a 3-dot sight, and they are very low profile sights, so there's no snagging or anything like that. If you were getting it in and out of your holster, or I guess if you had big enough pockets, you could carry it in your pocket and it wouldn't snag. The rear sight is adjustable right here for windage. The slide lock and the thumb safety here also has serrations on them. I really like this slide lock right here. I really do. It's very what's the word I'm looking for? It's got like a little lip here. I really don't know the word I'm looking for. I can't ever find my words. But it's got like a little lip here, so when you rack this slide, you can really get on it and release the slide. A lot of times they try to make them so low profile that, you know, you go to release the slide and it's kind of stiff or hard to get your thumb on there. I got a couple other pistols that I have that problem with, where I go to put my thumb on it, and I mean, I can push it down and stuff, but you got to really dig into it. This one right here with that little lip there, you really don't have that problem. The mag release right here also has some knurls on it, and then it has some serrations on the takedown lever right here. On this side here, you've got another safety. You got the little key safety. Not that you have to use it. I don't use it, but you know, it's there if you want to use it. All right, let's walk over here. Shoot this a little bit more. And we're out. So we'll walk over to the high-tech truck tailgate here, you know, high-tech shooting table, and I'll show you what I'm working with here. Alright, so what we're shooting today is we have some Winchester 95 grain full metal jacket. We also have some Remington 95 grain full metal jacket, and then we're getting ready to load up some defensive rounds here, defensive ammunition. We got Critical Defense by Hornady, and then we'll shoot some Winchester Train and Defend. So let's go ahead and we will load up some Hornady here, some Critical Defense, and see how it runs those through there. So far I've ran these through there, I've ran those Winchesters through there, I've ran a bunch of different ammunitions through here. Like I said, I've owned this thing for a few years now, and I have not had any issues with them. It has cycled everything that I have sent through it, now that I got some snow on there. And I haven't had any malfunctions, so hopefully, now that I've said something, it'll probably happen today on the camera, but hopefully do well. So, like I said, here goes some Hornady Critical Defense. Let's see how this thing cycles them. And we're out. Not bad, not bad. Does very well. So let's take it back over to the tailgate here and we'll break it down. Alright, so the gun is empty. Everything is empty. Just fired everything. Let's break it down here and then we'll shoot one more round or one more magazine full of whatever we decide, and see how it does, and then we'll finish up here. So when you go to break this down, what you want to do is right here on the side, you have your takedown lever. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, right there is your takedown lever. And so what you do is you bring, I gotta turn it this way, kind of fumble with it. You gotta bring your slide back and you take your takedown lever and you push it down. So if you can see right now, I don't know if you can, the takedown lever is pushed forward and the slide is up. And then you just bring it back. I fumble with this thing. You'd think after owning it for 3 years. It's brought back and you just kind of pick it up and move it forward just like that. Now watch it, because you have your spring in here and it's not a captured spring. But other than that, you just got your spring and you got your slide, and then you got your frame and your barrel. It is a fixed barrel. This is a blowback style gun, pistol. And that's it. So now you have all your parts. So now all you do is just slide it back on, just like this. And then put your slide back in, or on. Put your spring down in there first, and you get your barrel started in there. And then bring it back. And that's it right there. So stick the magazine in it. Now sometimes I fumble with that. I really do. Everything functions well. Just like that. I fumble with that sometimes, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do it really good. But now that I'm on camera, of course I'm going to. But yeah, so let's load back up here. We'll shoot a few more magazines, and then I'm going to call it good. And we're going to finish this, wrap this video up, finish this video, because I'm starting to freeze out here. It is getting late in the day, and it is starting to drop in temperature. So let me get my hearing protection back on, and we'll take a few more shots. Let's do this. And we're out. Let me load the magazine back up. We'll shoot a few more, and then we'll finish this up. All right, let's end this with some holler points. And yes, I said holler instead of hollow. And we're out. So, pretty sweet shooter, I think. The Bersa Thunder. It's a very nice gun. If you all have not picked one up and shot one, you really ought to, because I think you would like it. Especially, you know, if you didn't want something in 9 or 40 or 45 or something like that. And you just wanted a 380 pistol, it is a very, very good pistol. Cheryl, my wife, loves this pistol. She shoots it pretty well. Like I said, the price, you can't beat it. The reliability, you can't beat. And now, like I said in the very beginning of the video, my particular one has not malfunctioned on me. Is there one out there that has? Yes, of course, because like I said, anything that is man-made is going to fail eventually at some point in time. It's just, that is how it works. But other than that, I think the majority of people really like this gun, and just think it's a very, very well gun, very well built. The last rounds there that I shot were the Winchester Train and Defend ammunition, so it shoots quite a bit. Like I said, today we shot the Winchester, the Hornady, the Winchester Full Metal Jacket, and a Remington. I've shot Federal through it. I've shot Blazer through it. You know, I've shot a variety of different manufacturers of ammunition, and it cycles them all well, and it's a very good pistol. So, other than that, I do not get paid by Bersa to say all positive things about it. I just think that this is a very good gun, and, you know, there's really nothing negative to say about it. So, if you like the video, please smash that thumbs up button. Turn the notifications on so you can see when I post other gun videos or daily vlogs, or I guess not daily because I don't do them daily, but vlogs or whatever I decide to post. Make sure you turn that on so you guys know. And don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. So, yeah. As always, though, stay safe, get out to the range, take other people out to the range, just go have fun, enjoy life, go send some lead downrange, you know, ring some steel targets or whatever you want to shoot, and just have fun with it. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.